had just moved into a cheap apartment in downtown Chicago. The rent was low, the space was small, and everything looked perfect for him. But the landlord had said one strange thing while giving him the keys. Never open the basement door. It was already locked before you came. Jake didn't take it seriously and just laughed it off. That first evening felt normal. He was unpacking his things when suddenly his phone screen turned on by itself. No notification, no call, just a black screen for a second. Then, faintly, he heard a sound coming from the basement. Thud, thud, like something heavy moving slowly below him. He stopped for a moment, listened, and told himself it was just an old building sound. He went to bed. At 2:11 a.m., his phone suddenly rang. Unknown number. Jake hesitated but picked it up. There was only heavy breathing on the other side. Then a low, distorted voice whispered, "You finally came back." Jake's heartbeat increased instantly. He said, "Wrong number," and hung up. But right after that, the basement door made a clicking sound, as if the lock had just been unlocked from inside. Jake slowly walked around the apartment. Everything looked normal, but the air felt colder now. He started hearing footsteps, not outside the apartment, but inside it. Slow, heavy footsteps moving from the kitchen to the hallway and getting closer to his room. He grabbed a small knife from the kitchen, his hands shaking. The lights flickered once, then twice, and suddenly the kitchen light turned on by itself. Jake slowly opened his bedroom door. In the hallway, a shadow was standing, human-shaped but completely dark, like it was absorbing the light around it. Jake whispered, "Who are you?" No answer. The shadow didn't move. Instead, it slowly pointed toward the basement door. Jake's legs felt heavy, but he still walked toward the basement. Every step felt like the house was watching him. The basement door, which was supposed to be locked, was now slightly open. A thin line of darkness came from inside. He pushed it open slowly. Inside was complete silence, but then he saw something on the wall. Photos, many photos, of him, sleeping, sitting, eating, even moving into the apartment. Someone had been watching him for days, maybe even before he arrived. His phone rang again, same unknown number. He answered with shaking hands. The voice said, "You were never alone in that apartment. I was just waiting for you to notice me." Jake dropped the phone instantly. Then the basement lights turned on by themselves. Footsteps started coming up the stairs, fast this time, running. Jake rushed back to his room and locked the door. The door handle started shaking violently. Something was trying to get inside, harder and harder, until suddenly, everything stopped. Silence. Jake waited. No sound. Slowly, he opened the door again. The apartment was completely empty. No shadow, no footsteps, nothing. He walked outside the room, breathing heavily, trying to understand what just happened. But then his phone buzzed one last time. A video started playing automatically. It showed Jake sleeping inside his room, while the real Jake was standing outside watching it, confused, scared, unable to move. A text appeared on the screen. "Now you understand. There were always two of you."